Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Hope yesterday was an awesome day off and that you maybe even got to go with your parents to vote. Monday was our mock election, and we got to vote here at school, so hopefully you learned a little bit about what this voting is about and how our government works and how we all get a say in what goes on. It is Wednesday, November 5th, 2014. Before we get started with our pledge, I have a special guest. This is Miss Bellamy. So we're going to welcome her to Ocean Drive, and in just a minute she's going to talk about a project she has that I just wanted to introduce. Thank you, Miss Bellamy, for coming to our school to talk to us. We love to have visitors.
Thank you, Miss Chandler.
You are welcome. Let's all stand, friends, and we're going to say our pledge and have our moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Let's all freeze for just a moment of silence, okay? All righty. Here we go. Let's get started today with November 5th birthdays. November 5th, I have Jacob Bullard and Alexandria Parks. Happy birthday to you guys. We hope you have a super special day. Come get goodies as soon as we finish the news. Our life skill that ends this Friday is caring. We are in our second quarter, and we have started that life skill of making sure we look out for people, using kindness, using respect, using manners, and helping friends in need. That's caring. We have a couple of fundraisers that we are doing right now to help our community. Our canned food drive is about to begin next Monday. We'll be bringing in canned food and trying to get as many as we can and beat our record from last year. We also have, Mr. Hoffnagel sent me an email, you're working on jump rope for heart in PE. We were last year 20th in the state, 3rd in Horry County, so we have quite a challenge to raise money and be better than we were last year. And my friend Miss Bellamy's here because this week in our classes and next week we are working on finishing up safety, and we are talking about gun safety, about how boys and girls, anything that can hurt you, you keep away from it. We're going to go over, and some of us will learn for the first time, our 4 steps from my friend Eddie the Eagle, who teaches us about gun safety. Miss Bellamy has a project. She gets out there and works really hard for all of you boys and girls so that we get the materials you're going to get to take home. And if anybody out there has parents that have guns in the house and they need a lock to lock them up, her project and organization, they give out free gun locks all the time. You might see her at a parade or at any kind of community event. She and her group are there. So I'm going to let you talk about what you do and give the boys and girls a little bit of background.
Thank you. Boys and girls, when Miss Chandler starts talking about gun safety with you this week and next week, I want you to pay very special and close attention. I have a little boy named Matthew who was once a student here. He went to kindergarten and 1st grade here. And when Matthew was in 6th grade, he went home with a friend one day. And his friend did not know the steps, Eddie Eagle's 4 steps that Miss Chandler is going to teach you. His friend did not know about gun safety, and his friend did pick up a gun, and he accidentally shot my little boy Matthew, and Matthew got hurt really, really bad. And so that's why I work with the Matthew Bellamy Project and our volunteers, and we go out and we talk to boys and girls, and it's so important to us. So when Miss Chandler talks to you about gun safety this week and next week, please, please, pay very close attention, and remember Eddie Eagle's 4 steps that he's going to teach you. Stop, don't touch, leave the area, tell an adult.
That's right, and we have some awesome stuff, some songs that help us remember those steps.
Yeah.
Miss Bellamy, we want to thank you for first getting up early and coming and doing the news here with us. And boys and girls, when you see my friend Miss Bellamy out in public, and you will, because she is at every event helping talk about keeping you safe. she and her friends and her project and her organization, you make sure you tell her thank you for all the work she does to help not just Miss Chandler, but you. She's out here to work for all the children in our area and children everywhere and teaches and provides stuff for gun safety. So thank you so much for coming. And my boys and girls will do their best. We already had a day where we signed gun pledges. And I'm going to give Miss Bellamy these papers where my students said they would not mess with guns. And guys, this was so important. We did this a couple of weeks ago. You took your pledge home. These are copies we would like to give you, and my boys and girls are going to say thank you by promising you're welcome to do their very best to follow those 4 steps.
Thank you, boys and girls.
Friends, right quick, we have Hadley and Miss Pullen will do the news with me tomorrow. I have some bus riders who've done a super job. One is Bus 40, that's Lyric and Miss Gallagher, and my buddy Jackson Hollow. Jackson is in 2nd grade, and on his bus, he is doing a fabulous job, respectful, responsible, and ready. In Miss Fields, Max, Lunch with a Friend. Miss O'Connor, Jaden will get 2 class prizes. Allie and Watson a book. DJ gets a popsicle. Treasure for Jose and Massey. Treasure for Andrew and Miss Vera Todd. Presley and Pullum a stuffed animal. Zoe and Bodkin's treasure. Helen and Bodkin's lunch with brother. Leah and Bodkin's lunch with Julian. Cameron and Bodkin's popsicle. Emma lunch with Miss Kinsel from Bodkin's. Trent and Pullum's stuffed animal. Miss Bush class treasure goes to Gabe. Also class treasure Miss Bush for Caitlin. Parker will get a popsicle, and class treasure for Carter and Miss Bush. Thank you, boys and girls, for doing a super job at our school, following directions, respectful, responsible, ready. We're going to have a fabulous rest of this week, and I want you to do your very best today. We'll catch you back here tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody.